That survey was conducted last year. It is effectively out of date. It was conducted before the Edinburgh Agreement, where we still weren't sure what the options would be in the referendum. It was before the Westminster government's admission that in a worst case scenario we'd only be £1 worse off in an independent Scotland. It was before cuts to welfare. It was before the announcement of a referendum on the European Union. The game has changed massively since that piece of polling came out, and I think that polling today, up-to-date polling, will show some difference to that.
Right, so do you think that the figure has obviously changed then and will change before the referendum? Do you see it going up?
Oh, I think so, definitely. We're seeing every single day more and more momentum behind the Yes campaign, more people who want to get involved. We have over 120 groups now all across the country. We have various interest groups like youth and students, women, LGBT. We can see the momentum coming behind our campaign. The more people we talk to, the more people realise how strong the case is for an independent Scotland. We're very, very confident that numbers will pick up.
And what would you say about the figures that have actually remained quite constant regarding how the Scottish people prefer kind of foreign matters to be dealt with in Westminster, whereas kind of domestic policy they're quite happy for the Scottish Parliament to deal with that? How would you...
What was interesting, the social attitudes survey that you were talking about before, the most popular response in that, and what's consistently been the most popular response to all polling done recently, is that most Scots want the Scottish Parliament to have all powers. Now, they might not equate that with the word independence, but what else is it but independence if the Scottish Parliament has all powers over matters involving Scotland?
Probably because people are not wanting independence, and they're thinking more about what independence and leaving the euro and general finance will mean.
In many senses they got in because they didn't like Labour in Scotland at the last election, and really that was the only viable alternative. The Scots folk as a general trend are not very much in favour of the Conservatives. So that's really why they happen to be there. I don't really think the majority of Scots want independence, but that remains to be seen.
I don't really vote according to surveys, really. I kind of vote according to what I think is right and what I think is best for the country.